Do not just think about all I need to manifest on $1 million within a year. It can happen, but before that,
there's something that you need to release. And it's quite spiritual. Financially independent, there's more things to work on.
Because you want instant gratification that is way beyond your means.
Yeah, you are kind of instrumental. But if you are thinking that, okay, I want to validate my identity, so that's why I pick Apple instead of Huawei.
Apple!
Or you could be like, oh, I am very patriotic, I'm gonna pick Huawei. And yeah, it could be anything.
And that's still about it. Yeah, it is. I can say like maybe 50% or more our spending decisions are made by ego, identity, instead of real. You just mimic them. So that you think that, okay, if I get the stuff that I have, maybe I can be closer to them.
Like in a sense of belonging, and we're the same.
Like I used to think that, okay, I love fashion, so I used to buy a lot of fashion clothes. And then after that, I shift my career and I started to buy some clothes that can fit into my new career. So that's just about identity. To be honest, I can just buy some clothes that I am comfortable wearing with, right? It's not about like, okay, so if you are doing something related to therapy, do you actually need to wear like a therapist? Shopping addiction would always related to depression, or you just feel bored in your life.
And then there's a difference like instant gratification. I have everything in my life. I'm so bored. I'm just like, when I feel in this hole, just keep shop. Okay, you gotta stop this automatic habit.
So you get the instant dopamine boosting, and then you start to wondering why I'm going to buy this. I don't even know. You just want to get the dopamine boost. It's not about actually why you need it. Right.
It's like you're distracting yourself from what the actual problem is.
There must be something you need to work on. You have to look into that. It's not about, oh, you need an application to record everything you buy, to take a look at, oh, what category did I buy? No, it's not the point. The point is, behind this money spending scenarios, what's the real you? What's the true emotion behind this that you try to escape?
If I work really hard and then I'm very like conscious about what I'm spending, because sometimes like the money is like pretty tight, okay? So then I would be like very frugal with what I'm eating. Because if I make my life so grinding, so painful, I don't want to be here. You don't feel safe in your body. When you're suppressing your needs and craving because you're starving for something, for pleasure, you're also avoiding, you're suppressing something. Why do you do that to yourself?
Because my mom, she used to told me that I am ugly when I was very young. And at that point, I felt like, yeah, she's right, you know? But now, I don't agree at all.
Yeah, she's so pretty. What are you talking about? What's she talking about?
I think she's my mom. If I'm ugly, then you... No, just joking. Okay, my mom's pretty, yeah.
So that's an example, right? That we can look into like the reason behind the purchase.
I used to hate how my mom spent money, and then I always feel like, no, I will not copy her, you know, from very young age. But I don't know why, my subconscious mind just absorbs everything, and I just learn from her subconsciously. And then all of a sudden I just feel like, oh my god, my spending habit just like her, even though I hate it. My mom, she always buys a lot of food, different types of snacks, which the whole family cannot consume. One time she said she was guilty for not making enough money for me during my childhood. So I guess it's because this kind of guilty was stuck in her subconscious mind. She didn't remove it or release it, and so gradually she learned how to satisfy us by giving us more food.
We're not here to blame, okay? Because I see it as we all are an echo of that bloodline.
Yeah.
So whether or not, you still have it, whether it came from them or not, it is now yours. It's what you choose to do with it now.
Yeah.
No point blaming. You can blame until the cows come home. It's not gonna solve your money problem, okay? And you're not gonna solve your problem, okay? At the end of the day, it's just like, just deal with yourself.